What's up, crypto and spiritual family? This is Ocean Starship with another video. Hope you're having a blessed day. First, I want to say nothing in this video is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But we're going to talk about Proton Vs Xpr Network. Is there a difference? Is there a difference? We got to have this conversation. And once again, nothing in this video is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I want to make this clear, because this is a big topic. Because you notice the difference in the thumbnail. You notice Proton has the dot in the center and XPR Network doesn't. Does that make a difference? Well, it does. But before I get started, if you would like to show support to this channel, these are the ways you can show your support. All support is appreciated. But let's get into what I decided to decode. Because I decided to decode rebranded Proton. Because Proton was rebranded to XPR Network. And many of you that have the Anchor wallet, you notice on your certificate it says Proton Network, right? So there's a difference. And what I found was the truth, the mark of the beast, consequences, charity, Operation Sandman, and cabal lies and attacks bride. We're talking about rebranded Proton, which basically is XPR Network. I want you to pay attention to the difference in terms surrounding XPR Network and Proton. Because I also found I going into beast mode. Digital currency, remember that now, digital currency, your reality, Trump Tower, laptop from hell, Marburg virus, decode, and you see those two words, right? We got to watch out for the algorithm. And dog alarm, Mars, Elon, and we see the 492 came up, right? We keep seeing those numbers, right? We also see me take inheritance 2. Well, we know 2 is loan protocol, right? Also, I stole from God bride. Being skilled artists, this is their omega, which is end and freeze. And you see the 936 next to this is their omega. This is their end, it's saying. And freeze. This is from rebranded Proton. Also a false calculator. With the 900, you flip that upside down. It's 600, which is the real Antichrist, which is the real Iraqi dinar. You see not the shining one, the fallen angel Lucifer. Doctor is misleading, a without form, universal barcode, stealing innocence, and Confederation Galactica, which is basically saying the Galactic Federation. Okay? So I knew then to decode innocence, because it said stolen innocence. And when I see the 492, a part of me is telling me that is the thief. That is the thief, fam. 492, 294, 624, 642. Same 3 numbers. This is just my theory. And you also see timing. Right? Stolen timing, right? Stolen rascal, right? Stolen rainbow, stolen riches, stolen Pepe P, right? Stolen anchorage, and stolen firebird with the 426. We know the firebird is the phoenix. So what is this? What does this mean, stolen phoenix? Stolen anchorage or anchor age, stolen riches, right? We're just having a conversation. Also stolen the way, stolen lotto, stolen, correct. Stolen, switch. And it comes up to 492. Didn't I tell you I feel that the 492 is the thief? And we know the 492 is alcor. We know that. We know that's talking about alcor. Also the Iraqi dinar. And many other things that came up under that number. Now, let's see what happens when I put Proton over rebranded XPR. Is there a difference? Because I know there is, and there are ways that you can protect yourself against the fork. There are ways. Because what I found was Q loves, Q frogs, digital Q soldiers, Q. And it says for your eyes only. Let love flow. Ponzi scheme awards and divine gene true identity. Do you hear these terms? It says for your eyes only. That means a lot. And you see the 264 next to divine gene true identity. You see decode the devil's advocate. Global reserve currency. But under rebranded Proton, it said digital currency, but this one says global reserve currency. We see September 10, right? Something beat bonds. The one that got away, and they banned it illegally. Right? The one that got away. The meek shall inherit the earth. Decode my computer. Good, good, good. And can you feel the love tonight? And we know 2 is lone and night is proton. Right? And then you see the 777 next to good, good, good. And on The Simpsons, that Tao was singing, I'm not in your phone, I'm in your computer. It says decode my computer. What about but wonders you will see? The manifestation of truth. Angel number 77. We're getting back all the diamonds. And what rhymes with 12? And I thought about that and I said, well, hell, what about wealth? Could it be wealth or hell? Right? Just throwing some things out there, fam. Just throwing a few things out there. But it says angel number 77. That's a powerful number. Also, Antichrist, the savior of man. Fiver, sovereigns. 15th law of the Sphinx. Do you believe in miracles coming? And reject the low. Right? Do you believe in miracles coming? Because I do. Because I have faith. And that's what it all boils down to. How much faith do you have? We see he destroys the wicked. We move as one. Remember that term, because my next video is going to close all this out. Keep your eye on the prize. Triple number sequence, bam, in your face. Triple number sequence, bam, in your face. Angel numbers. And what is the purpose of a bank? By reading these terms, it sounds like there is a difference to me. What about I would hate to be anybody else? You get what you pay for. I am unity consciousness, indisputable math patterns, and divide the code by 888. Why would it say I would hate to be anybody else? And it says you get what you pay for. You don't see anything about stolen here, right? You don't see anything about stolen here. That's why I say there's a difference. And there are ways you can position yourself for that difference. You know? So I decided then to decode low. Right? Because it said reject the low. Reject the low. I knew that term was saying something. So I decided to decode low first. And low led me to interoperability, hex society, numbers mean numbers, pay attention, and emergency broadcast. Hex society. We've been here before. Because the EO symbol on alcor is a hexagram. Now let's talk about reject the. You see the 564, you flip that 9, that 6 to a 9, you get 594. Right? And we know 594 has brought us many different things, including XPR coin. And it says so much money. Know the slaves with the 468, and 468 has definitely given us many different terms, including on alcor, that is also nexus, and many other things, the Bible wheel. You see Jeff Bezos, which to me implies billionaires. You see Epiphany, Skynet, which is nexus, third eye, and then we see XRP scam. So you have to use your own spiritual discernment, fam, and understand that there is a difference. There is a difference. But I'm going to go live and touch more on this, fam, and show you how to escape this. Starship out.